Please give us a count. Okay. So, very warm good evening, doctors. We welcome you India's first ever social media marketing webinar series, session 5th for the infertility doctor. And we will begin the program now. To start the session formally, I would like to invite our respected Mr. Manoj Joshi, sir, who is to deliver the opening address session.
Yeah.
So over to you, Manoj Joshi, sir.
So, good evening, respected and eminent doctors. Very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for joining today, taking out your precious time for digital and AI learning session. As you are aware, this is UNS Patient Education Initiative, exclusively designed for healthcare professionals. As my colleague has introduced, I am Manoj Joshi, taking care of South as a general manager. It's my privilege to welcome you to the 5th session of this unique social media and generative AI webinar series supported by CoQ300, which is our flagship brand. We sincerely appreciate the excellent participation and valuable interactions observed in the previous sessions with your active contributions, which underscore the importance of ethical, responsible, and patient-centric digital communication. At UNS, we remain committed to advancing women's and men's health through science-based nutraceuticals and meaningful educational initiatives for the medical fraternity. Today's session is very important as it is part of our 6-week learning journey, curated especially for IVF specialists, gynecologists, urologists, andrologists, and clinicians, aiming to strengthen their digital presence in a very, very important compliant manner. So we are truly honored to have Mr. Hitesh Motwani, a leading expert in digital strategy and healthcare communication, as our key faculty. We are also privileged to be joined by Dr. Garima Sharma, ma'am, Medical Director and IVF Specialist at EvaCare Fertility Center, Mulund, Mumbai, who will lead a rapid fire question and answer, and Dr. Vijay Pawar, IVF Specialist at SIMS Fertility Center, Solapur, who will be setting the context for today's topic. So with these few words, I request Dr. Vijay Pawar to take over the proceeding and guide us for today's session. Thank you.
Dr. Vijay, sir, you're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
So, good evening, dear colleagues. I am Dr. Vijay Pawar, practicing in Solapur for the last 2 decades. It's a pleasure to be with you all once again. In the beginning, my best compliments to the team UNS for consistently delivering meaningful and need-based webinars every Saturday. A strong participation of nearly 1,500 doctors across the first 4 sessions clearly reflect the relevance of this initiative and the growing role of AI and digital tools in patient education and doctor-patient engagement. In today's session, which is going to deal with the content that educates and content that empowers, this workshop focuses on the ethical, responsible, and effective patient communication through digital content. The key takeaways of today's topic include what content truly works, what are the FAQs, myths versus facts, what are the patient journeys, the storytelling for emotional connect, patient education formats, reels, blogs, infographics. We will have digital do-it-yourself tools, the Canva and the CapCut. We'll also be having a topic on planning of a clinic-ready content calendar, and we'll also have some live activity creating 3 content pieces. With that, I hand over the session to Mr. Rishikesh Chaudhary. Thank you and enjoy the session. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Dr. Vijay Pawar, sir, for setting the context, and Mr. Manoj Joshi as well. So yes, now it's time to introduce our today's hero. Definitely from last 4 sessions, we've been introducing him. So he does not require any introduction more, but further still, there are new joinees, new participants are there. So I wanted to know them about the Hitesh Motwani. So Hitesh Motwani, guys, he's a digital marketing trainer and consultant. He's expert in generative AI, chat GPT, machine learning, and digital marketing specialist. He is actually a CMO and head of the digital marketing initiatives at Skillopedia. He's always been guest faculty for 9 IIMs and University of London. So he has been trained more than 2 lakh professional across 10 plus countries. And those countries are nothing but USA, UK, Singapore, Malaysia, India, UAE, Bangkok, and Africa. So he has also handled the Twitter account for India. He also worked with leading clients like Tata Group, Sri Ratan Tata Ji, and Mahindra Group. So he has almost trained more than 100 plus corporates, including Times of India, Economic Times, SBI Life Insurance, CNBC Awas, and much more. So he has his experience and expertise in personal branding, digital marketing, virtual selling, content marketing, branding, and marketing. So I request Hitesh Bhai to take the charge and deliver the best of the sessions for the day. Thank you.
Sure. Thank
Hitesh
you so
Bhai,
much,
over to
Rishikesh
you.
Ji. Thank you so much, Rishikesh Ji, and hi everybody. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. This is our fifth session, and when you've been, I'm very happy that all of you who are attending the session today, you've been with us from last almost more than a month now, and I'm sure that you're gaining a lot of value in this session. Today, my idea is very simple. I want to make your life even more easier with AI. And I would also want you to basically start creating content that matters to your patients, right? And we're going to see a lot of new tools today, new technologies today, which are going to help you to become a great brand and great authority, help people, educate people, and understand more about the industry that you belong to right now. With that note, let's understand and let me just quickly share my screen and let's begin the session of today's. So today our topic is about content that educates and content that empowers. The idea is that how do you build a trusted doctor brand using ethical content and AI? So let's first understand that why do doctors today need a content strategy, right? And what has changed in the last couple of years? You see, whenever patients used to come to us earlier, they used to blindly trust whatever doctor said, and they used to believe and have that faith of trust among us. Today, because of the age of AI and because of the age of internet that we're living in, patient will research first. They will search online before they book an appointment. And the biggest problem with this is that misinformation over here spreads very, very fast because there's a lot of fear and confusion that basically we keep on seeing from a lot of unreliable sources. And I'm sure that my doctor friends will agree over here. Sometimes patients come up with something very absurd, which is not even the case, which is not even the reality. And sometimes what happens is that people just assume things because they've seen it online. And that is where our role as doctors come in very, very handy. Because if we don't educate people, if we don't educate patients, then who will? Right? Who will tell them what's to be done, how it's to be done? Who will actually tell them about, about what is right and what is wrong? So it's our duty as doctors to actually go ahead and educate people, educate patients about it. Also, you see the trust should start early. Obviously, most of the patients will come and trust you when they come to your clinic. But in today's time, the trust starts early. You don't build trust, when the patient comes to your clinic. For today, you have to start building trust when the patient is coming, when the patient sees you before they come to your clinic. And that is what is the difference. And that's basically what is changing right now as we speak. So we want to ensure that we spread least misinformation we give to people what is right, right? And we want to make doctors educators. We want you to basically educate people. We want like, basically you to educate the patients with the right information that they have right now. That is why content is an extension of patient care. So don't look at content as, only job for marketers. All of us today are here because of content, right? So, let's understand now a very interesting story of a doctor, a real life example. So I would like to meet Dr. A. I've hit the doctor's name from a security perspective. He or she was a IVF and a gynae specialist, 10 years of clinical experience, strong reputation, but she had a minimal online visibility. In fact, she had an extremely packed schedule. She had packed OPD appointments on a daily basis. She was an excellent doctor, but she had limited online visibility. Now, what is the problem that the doctor faced? She faced issues like repetitive questions, same patient concerns asked repeatedly over and over again in every consultation. Number two, she had time constraints, limit consultation time to address all the patient needs. Number three, there were the anxious patients to arrive misinformed, fearful from online searches. And you see, the online platforms like Google, social media, the misinformation has created uncertainty, fear, unfortunately. There's a lot of content over. I mean, a lot of people are creating content, but crafting content for a doctor is impossible back to the busy schedule because the doctor did not have time for social media. Now, what triggered the change? Because a lot of patients used to come and say, I did this online, is it true? I compared a clinic with other on Instagram. I'm not really sure of your reputation online. And I'm sure anxious after reading about complications. You see, the, but when she saw all these patients coming in, asking the same questions, having sometimes they should have doubt on doctor's experience. Then there was the realization of the doctor. She said, you know what, education must start before patient walks in, not after patient walks in. That's when the doctor started using AI. Started using AI to draft patient-friendly communications. She or he tried to simplify complex medical languages. Most importantly, she used to have a strong educational content and doctor reviewed every single thing before posting it out. Now, this doctor used three essential tools, which I'm going to show you today. The first tool we're going to use obviously like every single time is ChatGPT. Second tool we'll be using a tool called Canva and Notebook LM. And third tool that we use actually is called V.io and InVideo. These three tools will help you to build a personal brand. It'll help you to create that online persona and the personal brand which you always wanted for yourself. And she had a very simple approach by putting content together. Number one, answer real questions, address actual patient concerns, and not something we just made out of the will. Number two, acknowledge the feelings and the fears, address the emotions of people. That's very, very important. Number three, bust myths, correct misinformation very, very calmly. And number four, educate consistently. Which doesn't mean that you have to be consistent. It doesn't mean that you have to shoot every single day. No. You can just shoot once a week, put the content, give it to an editor, and editor will edit and keep posting the video for you. Right. Now, what changed for Dr. A in this scenario? She got better informed patients. Patients arrive with foundational knowledge. Number two, she has got more efficient consultations, less time on basic explanations, more time on personalized cares. Number three, she started having more deeper conversations with the patients. So consultation becomes calmer and more meaningful. Number four, she was able to build a strong emotional connection and trust with the patients. And number five, digital credibility match online reputation. So patient were able to choose a doctor with confidence. And that is the power of content marketing, guys. So what this story teaches us? It teaches us that AI supports, not replaces, number one. Number two, you should choose education over marketing. Doctors don't need marketing. They need education. Patient need education. Number three, ethical content creates natural, lasting credibility. So always be ethical. Always talk about real issues, real problems. And number four, consistency wins. You can't just do it once and leave it. You have to consistently keep on doing this day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out for yourself. Now, if one doctor can do this without extra hours, without marketing gimmicks, without compromising ethics, this can be systemized. And let's understand that what is the content strategy for this and how do we build this content all by ourselves. So, while there are many frameworks in the market, but I normally have this very simple framework, right? I always tell people that there are only three types of content in the world today. So when you basically want to create content, there are three types of content. One is called educational content, one is called emotional content, and third is called engaging content. That's it. You educate, you basically create emotions, and you engage them. That's it, nothing else. So let's see now, what are these three buckets and how do we make this content using AI? Let's talk about the first one. Let's talk about educational content. What's educational content? The idea is that you reduce fear through knowledge. You improve the patient understanding on some topics, and you empower the patients to take informed decision. This is the foundation to create any authority online for any healthcare practitioner. Now, what can educational content be? It can be patient FAQs. It can be procedure explainers. It can be myth versus fact. It can be making them understand complex terminology, and maybe also can also be about lifestyle guidance, right? Now, what is the best content format for you? The best content format for you actually are you can create reels, you can create carousel posts, infographics, and blogs. Let's upgrade this quickly with AI. So today, let me take you to a very interesting tool. Apart from using ChatGPT, I'll be using a tool called Grok, grok.com. Now, grok.com is a tool by Elon Musk, okay, where it's very interesting. And good thing about this tool is that this tool actually is fantastic in image generation and also very amazing in content research. And it's actually pretty interesting because now this is also one of the most intelligent tools in the market. Apart from using ChatGPT and all, this is also one of the most amazing tools in the market. Let's now use this tool for ourselves. Let's see how do we use this tool the best time using AI. Okay, let me just log in. So if we put a simple prompt, I'll simply tell AI, I want to create an interesting content around myths related to IVF and also an explainer content talking about what is the procedure like. Can you please give me short second bullet points which I can use and I can create a interesting series around this? I just want one post for now talking about explainer with the entire process in the most shortest format and the most informative way. So in this case, AI will think. Well, this is the reasoning model. They can think, they can reason, act very, very fast. They're searching the internet, they're looking at 20 facts online. Now, they're talking about, what's the demystifying IVF, the step-by-step process. So, how does the ovarian stimulation work? Egg retrieval, sperm collection, fertilization, embryo culture, embryo transfer, pregnancy test, right? 7 very interesting stuff automatically. In case I want to kind of have common with must be like debunked, I can also ask it to give me some common IVF myths and get me a debunk strategy around it. So now I'll again search for relevant images for me. Now see, search about 70 websites at one shot. So it gives us quick infographics on the same. And you see, this is much more intelligent because I can also see where they picked up data from, what are the websites, how they picked up data from, what they searched for. So it's a very intelligent, very fast tool, better compared to anybody else right now. And let me ask him, like, can you create a poster for me about myths of IVF? Make it like an infographic. So now once again, AI will do the hard work for me. Let's ask for a disclaimer. So basically, we take a disclaimer over here. And the image generation capacity of Grok is extremely, extremely fast. So they're well researched. They basically also, help you to get the content faster. And they also basically are one of the best tools when it comes to doing deep research. So unlike other tools, Grok actually can help you to research things and myth things very, very fast. That's one of the best things about this tool. It actually help you to kind of do things in a much, much better way. So let's just see how does it work. One more good tool for infographics actually is that if you really want to make good infographics very fast, one other tool that I can actually also use for this one is something called as Gemini. Okay. Then you'll put the same prompt on Gemini also and show you the difference. Retry. So yeah, see. They give you like quick myth busting facts, right? And I can also incorporate my logo, incorporate everything that I want over here. This is one aspect of doing it. Let's see what a Gemini does. And depending on both, you tell me that which tool do you think will actually perform better over here? Does Gemini perform better or Grok perform better for you? Okay, because see, both tools are pretty good. What matters is basically now how do we actually see this? See over here? So in this case, who do you think? Who is the winner over here? Was Grok very good or Gemini very good? I think from a creativity perspective, it was Grok, but then from a content perspective, from a design perspective, it is Gemini, right? They actually are making great designs for you. They're also giving disclaimers for you, and they're actually making some very good content for you right now. So for any content development work, you should use this. Now, what happened is last week, ChatGPT got an upgrade. So now, by the way, ChatGPT has something called a new model which is called as ChatGPT 5.2, right? So now even the image generation quality of ChatGPT is actually becoming much, much better. Actually becoming very sharp. Let me show you ChatGPT as well. Maybe ask him to give me the infographic over here also. So whenever you're trying to experiment something, I would say go to three tools: ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. Check which is better. So let's say you want clinic images, you want people images. In that case, Grok will do a better job. In case you want graphics, posters, Gemini will do a better job. In case you want like a generic content for everything, then basically even ChatGPT will do a good job. But then the answers are more trustworthy from a content perspective in Grok because they research more sources. You can take that content, go to Gemini, and you can ask Gemini to make poster basis that. You can also combine two tools together. You can work around with that as well. That's one aspect of AI that you can utilize. Now, one other interesting tool that actually you can use, and actually one of the best tools so far in the market, is this tool called as Notebook LM. I'll also talk about Notebook LM right now, how Notebook LM really works. By the way, earlier ChatGPT used to be very, very bad at these things, but now ChatGPT has got a new upgrade with the new 5.2 model. After the 5.2 model, they're becoming more smart, they're becoming more intelligent. So now you start seeing better image generation, better quality of content, also better outputs. Next, in India, by the way, ChatGPT's paid version is free for everybody. You just have to give your credit card details, and for 12 months, you get ChatGPT's paid version, ChatGPT Go, absolutely free of cost. So you can actually use it for a lot of things. You can use it for analyzing data, analyzing content. You can do for a lot of things right now. So I would recommend that you use that. Now, let's look at a tool called Notebook LM. Let me first take a simple IVF report. IVF study PDF. Okay. Let me just take a simple study from somewhere. Let's take the comprehensive guide to understanding IVF. This is a very simple 8-page, 9-page report. So suppose this is very interesting content. Let's just download this content from here. Let's go to Notebook LM. Notebook LM is Google's new tool, very interesting tool, very, very amazing. And when you go to Notebook LM, you can make a notebook of yourself. So you can upload any audio, video, all the files over here automatically. So once you upload it over here, right? Then you can ask any question to this document. So now you can basically make your own internal GPT by putting your content, your uploads over here. Your data is completely secure over here. I'll simply say IVF notebooks. And say, can you please help me with IVF treatment steps? So now it will not give answer from the internet. It will go to the document, read the document, and only give answers from this document only, not from anywhere else. That's the best part about this. As you can see right now, it gave us this very quick summary. Consultation treatment planning, ovarian simulation monitoring, egg maturation retrieval, sperm collection, fertilization. I'll give page numbers to you, by the way. The thing is, you can always be sure of where the data has been picked up from. So it's not just data which is just like that. It's data which is backed with with the source. Number one. Number two, now suppose I want to make a very quick video on this. I can also make a very quick video on this topic with AI. Not only that, suppose I want to make a quick podcast. I don't want to read this book. I want to listen to this book. I want to just driving. I want to listen to this book. Well, I can do that. So they'll also automatically give you a summary audio video on this. I'll show this to you sometime from now. How does it really work? Suppose I want to now. I'm a visual learner. I don't like reading stuff, but I like to see mind maps. So you can also make a very quick interactive mind map with this as well. And suppose if you're somebody who wants to convert a slide deck, who wants to convert this document to a slide deck, to show to people, show to patients, show to anybody else, maybe give some education seminars in your clinic. You can do that as well. But look at this. Now, this entire book which we saw right now, the entire PDF is summarized in this mind map. What is IVF? Well, it's using glass fertilization, additive lab fertilization, embryo growth, transfer. Then is IVF right for you? So whatever content that we saw in the PDF right now is converted into interactive mind maps. And you can actually read this mind map very easily in a very fun way that actually is helping, AI to get things done very, very easily. How many guys found this to be super duper cool? Give me a cool on chat box. Found this to be super duper cool that I can actually now read, I can actually now understand content very, very fast with the help of AI. That's the beauty about this tool called Notebook LM, guys. So Notebook LM is pretty fun. You can make videos, you can make mind maps, you can make reports. Suppose now I want to take a research paper, and from that research paper, I want to create some content. So let's take the research that I saw. Now I want to make some very creative content on social media for this. So I can simply say, can you please make me a series of posters on IVF from this content? So now what will happen is AI will do the hard work for you. Open your notes, read the notes for you, and from this document only, it will create a series of content for you. So now basically it made a series of content. So you can see over here. Poster number 1, what is IVF? Poster number 2, is IVF right for you? Poster number 3, a treatment journey. Poster number 4, poster 5, staying healthy and safe. Suppose I want to make an image from poster number 1. I'll take a simple content over here. I'll simply say, can you make me a image poster from poster 1? So this is fact-based answer. This is not something which is there. So this tool is not capable to make posters for you, but it just give you a design layout. what's IVF, okay, video suggestions, what does it mean? So it'll give you like an entire content over here. Now what I can do is I can take this entire journey from this, okay, and I'll simply take the entire journey. I'll simply go to my Gemini and simply say, make a poster with below brief. So I took the brief from Notebook LM and I'm creating poster using Nano Banana, using Gemini. So now I'm simply combining these two tools together, right? I'm getting research from Notebook LM and I'm making content from Gemini. See, look at this, people. And in case you wish to, put your logo, you want to put your content, you can do all that stuff with AI as well. How many guys have we found this to be pretty amazing, right? That actually it is so amazing that you're able to kind of look at this in a very, very simple way. And now, you're able to kind of look at and build things up for yourself. Pretty cool, everybody. First up. Now, I can do this for all the other posters over here, and I can do this very easily for all your content also. So I can make it, they kind of ask you to give me poster 1, poster 2, poster 3, poster 4, poster 5 very, very easily, and I can do that. So by the time I'll just talk about the audio video when it kind of appears over here. It's not yet ready. So I'll also show you the podcast when it is ready. So next, suppose if you are very scared of video generation, you want to make some very quick videos with AI. How do you do that with AI? So let me just talk about teleprompter camera. Here. So there are these tools, where we actually can use teleprompter cameras. So there's this tool called teleprompter.com. And you can actually use your mobile phones to do this. I would recommend that you can actually go ahead and you can utilize this tool and you can record something. It's free of cost. It's on Android only. And though in the web version, you cannot really record a video, but you can record a video from here. Okay. So we just press the record button. Let me just paste some script over here. Let me just go to Notebook LM. You say, give me a video script on what is IVF. Then again, it will take content from here. Just take this much. Put my content over here. Record myself. So now unfortunately, it doesn't record over here in the web version, but in the mobile version, it will do that. Let me just show you a very quick video on this so that you can understand that what do I really mean by this. So you will make a shorter reel, right? You can in fact do that very easily. Okay, using AI. Let me show you how.
आसान तरीका to level up your content. Let's go. आसान तरीका to level up your content. Let's go. आसान तरीका.
This is how I make $200 from my kitchen. It's called the teleprompter app. I grab the script, paste it into the teleprompter, adjust the speed as I need to, control it with my Apple Watch, and voila. Million passwords, digital records, stuff from. This is how I make $200.
It's simple, right? So you just have to simply record your script, put it on a mobile phone, put it on a stand, and you can record all the videos in one go. So you use Notebook LM to give you a script. Notebook LM will give you a script automatically. Once you get the script from Notebook LM, you'll be able to do this automatically. Let me show you how can you make a podcast just with a document free of cost using AI. So once you come to Notebook LM, you can see this. They actually made a podcast of this thing when I clicked on this button called Audio Overview. Now, best thing is you can make an audio with any language, Hindi, Bengali, Marathi, whatever language you want. Let me play this for you.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into a topic that is, well, it's incredibly hopeful, but also famously stressful. We're talking about fertility treatments, specifically in vitro fertilization, or IVF. And if you're looking into this, you know the information out there can feel like a tidal wave. It's just a mix of medical jargon, statistics, really personal stories.
It's a lot to sort through.
So our mission today is to take this fantastic, comprehensive 9-point guide we've sourced and turn it into a really clear roadmap for you.
And it's so important to start with the scale of this. I mean, the context is necessary. This research points out monthly chance for a successful pregnancy, the highest, above all other options.
You see, this is a very interesting way. Now, they also have an interactive mode, by the way. So just in case, suppose you want to talk to this audiobook and you want to understand what are they speaking about, you can do that as well. Let me show you how. So let me just click on interactive.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're getting...
Oh, hey there, what's up?
Hi, can you please tell me about, what is the process of having a successful IVF treatment and what are the things that patients should really take care of? Any idea on that, please? Help me. Let me just start again.
Oh, hey there, what's up?
Hi, can you just help me with understanding that what is a successful way of, treating IVF and what should really patient take care of most of the time? What do you think it is? Something is really wrong today. Normally, let me try one more time, one last time.
Oh, hey, I think our listeners got something to say.
Hi, can you please tell me what are the best way to do IVF?
Well, hello there.
Welcome in. We love it when you chime in.
You just dropped a single word, here.
That could mean so many things.
Are you saying, here is my question?
Or here is a personal story.
Or maybe here's, yep, go on.
Yeah, I want to just understand that what are the best steps to perform, IVF treatment and what are the chances of success over here? Okay, I think what's happening is I think my computer audio is like, I didn't read it.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're
But
getting
you can
into
try
a
it out at
topic
your
that
end. It's very
is...
interesting. It can actually help you with a lot of things. The second thing what this tool can do is, apart from the podcast, they can also make a video for you, as I told you. So in this case, they actually build a slideshow. So from this document, by the way, they made an entire PPT free of cost. Look at this. This entire presentation, by the way, is made from AI, just with the document, right? And which is so cool. So you can convert document to insights using AI very, very fast. That's the second thing we can look at over here. Next part, what you can also look at is they can also make a video for you, which I'll show that to you sometime later when the video is created. But you can make video, audio, presentations, all with just one tool. Which is Notebook LM. So I would say don't wait, go and try this tool out for yourself. Now, next best tool to making videos is that you can also use a tool called as v.io. So I already have made some video for you and I've already kept it handy. Let me just show that to you. You can start for free. Now, suppose you got some video right at your end and you want to edit some video. Well, there's a tool called CapCut. But you can actually go ahead and you can make this, you can make a audio, you can make an auto edit on your video very fast with this tool. So it's already come away, you don't auto edit. So let's simply upload any video over here. Now once you upload the video over here, they will automatically edit the video for you on its own. So you can also choose what kind of style you want. You want a corporate style, you want a duotone style, you want a vibrant style. Let me choose a particular style. And now they'll actually clean the audio, clean my edit. So I don't need an editor also. I can simply let the AI handle editing for me. And AI will edit the videos for me, AI will put the content for me, AI will basically put subtitles for me, everything AI will do for me on its own. It will take a few minutes. In the meanwhile, I'll just show you something what I did earlier. I already kind of edited a video with AI and I kept it handy with me. I'm just going to show you a quick demo on this. Once I come over here, we're going to start now for free. I can actually come over here on my existing video. And now this AI will automatically edit the video for me. And I'll clean the audio.
तो हम इस वीडियो में देखेंगे कि जनरेटिव एआई के टाइप्स क्या-क्या होते
It actually clean my audio, clean my video.
जब भी हम जनरेटिव एआई की बात करते हैं हमें लगता है कि जनरेटिव एआई जो है वो सिर्फ चैट जीपीटी है
Whatever my pauses were there, they all clean it automatically over here. That's the best part about this tool. They auto edit my video very fast. All right, and I can actually do
But
things
नहीं,
here.
इट इज बियॉन्ड चैट जीपीटी समझ लीजिए जनरेटिव एआई आपका एक क्रिएटिव पार्टनर है आप जितना
You see, all the edits are made automatically. All the audio is made automatically. This is the best part about this tool, V.I. Now, let me show you the videos being done so far. So video takes little time, but in the video I'll show that to you. But coming back to presentation, basically, you see, today making a content is no longer difficult. You can make infographics, you can make blog, you can make carousel posts. Carousel posts, in fact, is better. When you want to show a journey, let's take a series of things, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Carousel is a better bet. You can actually make carousels very, very fast with AI. Now, how does AI help you with educational content? It can simplify medical language for you, give structure for you, create multiple versions for you very, very fast. Next, I can also do emotional content. So emotional content means what? Where you kind of reduce anxiety of patients, address their common concerns, and you kind of tell them it's okay to feel overwhelmed. You can talk about waiting periods of people. You can talk about sales cycles of people, right? So again, give quotes, soft storytellings. You can do all that stuff also with AI. You can make captions with AI, the way I showed you with V.io. Adjust the tonality, make the tones more personal. And last is engaging content. Engaging content means what? Where you can actually ask people, about, say, for example, people do late night searches. There's some unasked questions people ask. A day in life of doctor. So how does your day go by? What does the doctor do? How do you research? How do you what's the clinic culture? How do you care for your patients? Right? So in this case, you can make a short form video, short form content. So you see, alone, you can only do these that much. But with AI, you can actually make life better. So you can draft better, you can structure the content better, you can have better speed in your content, and you can have better consistency in your content. So this is how, by combining tools like, ChatGPT, tools like your Notebook NM and tools like V.io, you'll be able to automate a lot of your journey very, very fast with AI. And that's the best part about it. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, we'll open for question and answers. And I would also like to invite Dr. Garima for having a quick questions from all doctors and probably
Right, right. So thank you, Tej Bhai, for a very encouraging session. And definitely, Dr. Garima send her regards as she's traveling somewhere. So because of exigency, she's not having a good network. So she said, "Okay, you conduct the session first, question and answer, right?"
Okay.
So, so I'll be throwing some questions, which will be kind of a rapid fire, collected on behalf of doctors. So Hitesh bhai, the first question here goes. So how an doctor should balance a medical accuracy with algorithm-driven content without diluting the science?
So I
What's your
would
take on that?
recommend to use tools like Perplexity and Grok, which I showed you today. And you can ask Grok
Okay.
and Perplexity to actually tell them that, search from PubMed only, search from WebMD only. So you can ask them to search from a credible source, which all doctors trust on.
Okay.
So that way you can reduce ambiguity and you can get a better output on that.
Right. So thank you for the answer. Now the second question goes like, what is the storytelling elements that resonates most with today's patients, and how AI can support ethical storytelling?
So I would recommend that when you create a content strategy on AI, always have the three
Hmm.
framework in mind. Say out of your 10 content, put 3 content as educational content, 3 content as engaging content, and 3 content as your content which empowers people, content that is emotional in nature. And let one be anything that you
Oh,
like, from a personal perspective.
okay. Right. So thank you. Now, which is the content that format works best for clinicals or clinicians, whether it is reels, carousel, blogs, and in what situation?
I would
What should
recommend
they
that,
choose?
I would recommend if you want to build authority, use blogs. If you want to connect with
Hmm.
patients, use reels.
Okay, right. Great. And what is the ideal duration for educational reel for maximum patient retention? Is it 30
Not
seconds,
have
40
more than a
seconds, or?
minute. Minute is a good enough time.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Then, what is the most common mistakes doctor do make on social media?
Sometimes I
Like,
think
what should they avoid and what are the common mistakes? Yeah.
Sometimes I think that doctors we get very overwhelmed. We start throwing technical jargons and medical explanations. Don't do that because patient is not as smart
Okay.
as you are. Patient doesn't understand medical jargon, so don't use jargon. You keep it simple, keep it basic, keep it what the opposite person can understand.
Okay. And there is very interesting questions which are asked by doctors, like saying, "Okay, what is the simplest starting point for a busy doctor for beginning of his content creation?"
I would
What they,
say
what, yeah.
I would say just say that what just maybe keep a list of all the common questions people keep on asking you. Start with that.
Mhm.
That's the best way to start.
Okay, great. How clinicians can plan their content calendar along with their OPD pressure and clinic workload? So, do you
I
have
think
AI can
yeah,
also help that?
just use the AI to just spoke about. Just dedicate 2 hours from a busy week
Hmm.
on the evening or
Hmm.
morning. Get an editor, shoot it, or shoot from a mobile phone, and give it to somebody ready to use AI tool like V.io to edit your videos or CapCut to edit your
Ah,
videos. That's it.
gotcha. Okay, right. So, I think this question has also been asked in last session. So, what are the KPIs that truly reflect patient education impact beyond views and like?
I think what you should look at is engagement. Are people engaging with you? Do people remember
Hmm.
you? So there's
Okay.
a metric called brand recall lift. So do people recall you
Hmm.
afterwards when they meet you some offline or in a clinic? That's a good
Hmm.
metric to have.
Okay. Some doctor feels like social media, informal kind of a thing. So how doctors can maintain their clinical authority while using informal format like reels?
I think, what is more important is that you just assume that the patient in front of you and start talking about it, right? So don't
Hmm.
really think about formal, informal. Think about giving value. The moment you give value,
Yes.
everything will fall in place.
Okay. Great. The another question goes here is, what are the ethical risks arises when the digital trends start dictating the medical content topics?
So one of the things is there are misinformation online. I think doctors, we have
Yeah.
responsibility to correct misinformation. That's what you should be focusing on.
Right. Great. So the another question here is, can AI generated medical contents, are those fully aligned with ethics, concept, professional standards, or
Not really. That's why you have to use
okay.
publicity of Grok. That's why your
Hmm.
expertise comes in. You have to verify the content. AI can sometimes give garbage to you. So, you
Okay.
have to basically either give better prompts or start
Hmm.
correcting the content once you get from AI.
Okay. And what are the best tools that doctor can improve their prompts from themselves? Because as they have been starting new, they don't know
Correct.
what are the prompts that they
So you
should
should be
get.
using a tool
Yeah.
called Prompt Magic if need be. And you can ask Prompt Magic to improve the prompt for you. That's number one. Number two, you can also ask ChatGPT. You can give a basic prompt that you write and ask ChatGPT to enhance the prompt for you. That's the two
Hmm.
best hacks that you can utilize to write better prompts.
Okay. Thank you very much. So uh, the last question here goes like, okay, how a doctors can create a future-proof patient education content where the algorithm is changing every second.
I would say once you stick to basics and you start like maybe if you can make it a little engaging, like give a relatable story, make it a
Okay.
little entertaining also at the same time. Don't just keep it very basic. That's where you start
Mm-hmm.
seeing that there's a lift the algorithm will put automatically for you. See, algorithm and engagement. If your content is
Hmm.
engagement, people see it, people watch it. That's a good enough signal for any algorithm to give you boost in your content automatically.
Right. So thank you, Tejbhai, for such wonderful answers for those rapid fire questions, which are from the doctors. So we have come to an end to a fire Q&A series, right? So we'll be move our next 2 hours, our next agenda. So I think we'll go with the Q&A, which is there on the Slido. So Jignesh bhai, are you there? I request to start Slido session for us. So for viewers, I would like to tell here what we can do is, okay, we can just go on this slide. I'll just share my screen showing here. It, at this moment, you got a Slido. Here, you just need to put your full name, your registered mail ID, and I agree and join Slido. So you'll get the questions over there. So my humble submission and request to all participants, kindly join over there so we can have the Q&A series. Jignesh, are you there? Okay. Are we starting the Slido? So directly go on the question answer series. And just start the session now. So you can also scan on this QR, right? So yes, here's the first question goes. What does the three content strategy for doctors stands for? Educate, entertain, earn, engage, explain and expand, educational, emotional engagement, expertise, experience and exposure. So click on the right answers. So yes, so what was the answer? Let's look at it. So it was the answer C, educational, emotional, and engagement. So this is three content strategies. So which is the following best example of educational content by a doctor? So the option A goes, our clinics are the highest IVF rate in the city. 5 things to know before starting IVF treatment. Book your consultation IVF today. Meet our happy IVF patients. So the best educational content is, the answer is P. 5 things to know before you're starting the IVF treatment. The next question, please. Uh, what patient is anxious about while waiting for IVF results? And what is the content time works best at this stage? Educational content explaining IVF step, emotional content reassuring patients during waiting periods, entertainment and promotional content about the clinic expertise. So the answer lies here, and it's actually a very, very simple answer, the emotional content, right? Next. So the second last question, how should the doctors ideally use AI tools like ChatGPT to automate the diagnosis and treatment plans, to post the content without reviewing, to assist in drafting and simplifying patient education content, and to replace the clinical consultation? So definitely the answer is very, very simple. And I believe you all must have shared your answers, of course, to assist in drafting and simplifying patient education content. Next. So what should be the emotional content by doctors primarily focus on? So it's treatment success guarantees, patient emotion, reassurance, and empathy, clinic offers and discounts, comparing outcome with other clinics. So definitely the emotional content goes with, in my opinion, patient emotion, reassurance, and empathy. And let's see what is the answer. Yes, that was the right answer. So thank you for joining in. And let's see. Oh, the first winner is Surekha Matkar, and the second winner is Sushil. So thank you, Jignesh Bhai, for conducting this test. Right. So now, any questions? We'll wait for 5 more minutes, or at least 2 minutes. In case if you have any comments, yes. Uh, Hitesh Bhai, there are few questions in the segment. Would like to take it? Hitesh Bhai, are you there? Yes.
Sorry, yes, yeah, please, sorry.
Yeah. So there are questions which are there in the comment box. Dr. Ranjit Kumar Nayak is asking, doctor is from Bhubaneswar, please share the tools with utility.
Yes, we'll do that. So basically, I mean, we saw 3 tools today. Grok,
Yeah.
basically for good research. We saw in video also, and basically for something called as basic video editing. And we basically also saw Notebook LM for video and audio and slide decks.
Right. So thank you very much. I think there are no further questions from the doctors. So thank you for wonderful session. So it's now time for the closing remarks. I would like to give the vote of thanks. So thank you all doctors for your valuable time, active participation in today's session. So I am Rishikesh Chaudhary, GPM in Women's Health BU at the UNS. So greetings from UNS. Special thanks to Mr. Manoj Joshi sir for setting the tone with his inspiring opening address. And also thanks to our special guest, Dr. Garima Sharma, Dr. Vijay Pawar. Dr. Vijay Pawar has consistently been there since first of webinar. So he's this something which is inspiring to us, having a guest appearance always. And of course, Mr. Hitesh Motwani for delivering such insightful, practical and actionable session, and complete with the live demos tools so you can start using right away. So we truly appreciate your enthusiasm as we begin this 6-week learning journey together. So this was an end for fifth session. So looking forward to see you in next, and that will be a last session. So have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much.